Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review we're looking at the DC Universe Classics Collect and Connect Anti-Monitor. This is another viewer requested figure. I think I might have reviewed it forever ago, but I thought it warranted another look since someone asked for it, and it's actually a really good figure. Especially looking back at it. There's one issue, one major gripe I have with it, and one little issue, and otherwise I'm really pleased with this guy. He just has really nice shelf appeal. The blue is nice and metallic and shiny. This silver is really bright and shiny. Paintwork is clean all the way around. We have lots of detail work. His face looks great with that, let's see if I have a light here that I can shine so you can see. His mouth is painted inside so that, can you see that at all? Yeah, this light kind of sucks. But you can hopefully see those speckles in there, so it looks really cool. Then his eyes look really cool also. So it's a great looking figure. He has a cloth cape. If you iron it out and it's not all wrinkled from being stuffed away in a box, it doesn't look bad at all, even though it looks a little bit like a t-shirt. It's one of those capes that's not horrible, and it's not particularly big, so it's not a big deal. So I like everything about it except for the two issues, which I'll point out as I do the articulation. But first, let's do the height. He's only about 9 inches tall, so he's a little bit small. I guess he could have been bigger. That's not really an issue for me, so I don't really care about that. And just so you can see, compared to a standard DCUC figure, their feet are about even, right up to his chest. So he still has some decent size and some bulk, and these make him look bigger too. So as far as articulation goes, the head can rotate, which I do like. I wasn't expecting it to even do that, but the way they sculpted it, it's hidden inside this collar piece. I like that, aside from the fact that his mouth goes behind the collar piece. What are you going to do about that though? So it's cool that they included that. I'm glad they did. Standard DCUC style shoulders, and the shoulder pads are really soft, so you can still move his arms fairly well even with these tubers on there. We have a bicep swivel. I guess I have 3 issues because these are not very soft, so the bicep swivel is rendered pretty much useless. The elbow hinge you can still use, just you have to give it a little bit of force, and these won't restrict it too much. We have a rotation in the gauntlet here. It's not going to do much though because of these. Then we also have rotation in the wrist. So it's stuck, but it's there. So that's okay. Now the issue I have with this guy is having this glued on soft piece. The way they glued it on, it gave him dimples in his chest. So that takes away a little bit from the figure. And then also for mine, I don't know if this is a common issue or not, but mine has a completely stuck ab crunch. I'm not sure what's going on there. Although there are those issues, it does have some really cool features like these. I expected these to be all solid onto this armor. They're separate, so it gives it the character extra nice detail. It looks really cool having those extra pipes on there. The waist twist is standard, the hips are standard, nothing really to point out there. We have a thigh swivel, standard knee hinge, ankle hinge, and ankle rocker. So he's got a pretty good batch of articulation. It's just that one issue with these tubers, and then his ab crunch, and then kind of this. So some issues that I think are the kind of issues you can live with, especially since the figure looks great and it has a ton of uniquely sculpted parts on here. I definitely recommend this guy. It's a really nice figure. If you like Anti-Monitor or Anti-Monitor as a character, pick up the figure. It's worth having for sure. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see my upcoming figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. And in the meantime, keep collecting.